Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Wednesday, June 7, reveals that Colin Bedford, Jasper Newman, warned Talia Hunter, Akitra civilian, not to scream before taking his hand off her mouth. Colin said he was there to settle the score and left Talia terrified. But he eventually admitted he couldn't leave Salem without the woman he loved. Talia insisted she needed to pack a bag, but Colin wanted to take off immediately and just let Talia get what she needed on the road. Before they left, Talia sought answers about missing Abe Carver, James Reynolds, but Colin didn't know what she was even talking about. Downstairs at the pub on Wednesday's episode, Johnny Demura, Carson Boatman, ran into Chanel Dupree, Raven Bowens, and mentioned that he was there to get takeout for his night with Wendy Shin, Victoria Grace. Chanel received the news about Talia getting out on bail via text and fumed. After Chanel decided Talia was probably upstairs, she decided to confront her and see if she could pry any Abe info out of her. Johnny wanted to go with Chanel, but she insisted this was something she had to do alone. Once Chanel showed up at the apartment door, Colin was pleased over having another chance to kill her. Talia warned Colin that he'd get caught and ruin their fresh start, so she convinced him to hide in the bathroom. Once Talia opened the door to Chanel, she put on a loud show for Colin's benefit about how Chanel was always playing the victim. Talia acted like Chanel deserved what she got and claimed she only saved her life to spare Colin from a murder charge. As Talia threw Chanel out, she handed over Officer Henshaw's, Tate Charles Doppler, badge and mouthed, "Help me," before closing the door. Chanel took that badge down to Johnny, so they realized Colin was likely upstairs with Talia. That led to Johnny whipping out his phone to call Rafe Hernandez, Galengering. At the police station, Rafe and Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, learned Nurse Whitley King, Kim Coles, was on duty when Abby disappeared, so she might have seen something. After Rafe got updates on Whitley's contact info, he called her and got sent to voicemail. Jada suggested they should pay Whitley a visit in person, but Johnny's call came in before they could. Back at the pub on Wednesday's DOL show, Chanel and Johnny explained their suspicions about Colin being upstairs before Rafe went up along with Jada. Meanwhile, Colin realized the badge was missing and ranted about Talia stabbing him in the back. That led to Colin getting physical with Talia before Jada and Rafe burst in. Although Colin briefly held his gun on Talia, he eventually surrendered it since Rafe and Jada had him cornered. As Talia ran into Jada's arms for a hug, Rafe placed Colin under arrest again. At the hospital on Wednesday's episode, Julie Williams, Susan Seaforth Hayes, gave Paulina Price, Jackie Harry, a pep talk and insisted Abby would be home to celebrate their anniversary soon. Since Chanel was taking a long time with the burgers she promised to bring back, Paulina seemed concerned and suggested her family couldn't handle any more trauma. At Nurse Whitley's apartment, she promised to make Abby a nice home-cooked meal and left him alone. Abe turned on the TV and watched a news report about Colin until Whitley reappeared to turn it off. Abe was frustrated since he needed to know what happened, but Whitley didn't want him reliving those memories. Although nothing about this place felt familiar to Abe, Whitley insisted it would all come back to him and feel normal in time. Whitley served Abe a TV dinner instead of the home-cooked meal she promised and vowed to get the bed ready. But Abe couldn't share a bed with her since he didn't even remember her. After Wiley offered to unfold the couch bed for Abe instead, she suggested that was fine since they had the rest of their lives to snuggle together. At Wendy's apartment on Wednesday's episode, she was surprised when Trip Johnson, Lucas Adams, moved back home from Seattle, and even more surprised when he was suddenly brimming with confidence. Trip admitted he had time to think while he was away, so he knew he needed to be more assertive and make his intentions clear, though he clarified that he'd do it respectfully. If Wendy would have him, Tripp declared that he intended to be her man and make her forget all about Johnny. Since Johnny was running late for their night together, Tripp pushed her to let her make him shrimp tacos instead. Wendy held out for Johnny, but then he finally called and admitted he couldn't make it. Although Johnny didn't have time to explain, he did mention being with Channel. Wendy then joined Tripp for dinner, so he seemed smug about it and clearly thought he was pulling ahead of the competition. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Tripp's new attitude could give him a boost in this love triangle, so stay tuned to Duo. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Days of Our Lives Gossip YouTube channel for more update news.